Welcome to Carol and Gary's See America Tour.
Hello again, everyone. Carol, Jasper, and I left Birmingham, Alabama early on Thursday, April 15th and drove 300 miles to Greenville, South Carolina. South Carolina is the 37th state that Carol and I have visited together. You might be wondering why we skipped Georgia, but we didn't. Carol and I flew to Georgia for a week in the fall of 2013, several years before buying our motorhome. We picked Greenville as a place to stop in South Carolina because it's located at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. On Friday, April 16th, Carol, Jasper, and I drove to downtown Greenville to check out the Liberty Bridge. The Liberty Bridge, which was built in 2004, is a 345-foot-long pedestrian suspension bridge that crosses the Reedy River. The bridge is 12 feet wide and is supported by a single suspension cable. The concrete reinforced floor of the bridge is 8 inches thick. The interesting feature of this bridge is that it is curved, not straight. Here is a picture of the bridge taken from Google Earth so you can see what I mean. The bridge was cool because of its curved shape, but the thing that we liked most was the view of the Reedy River Falls 28 feet below. A wide sidewalk down both sides of the river created a garden-like atmosphere for people to ride their bike or walk while listening to the soothing sound of the rushing water. As we walked along the river, we saw several geese. We also saw these exposed tree roots. On Sunday, April 18th, Carol, Jasper, and I drove 45 miles north of Greenville to see the lookout on top of Sassafras Mountain. Sassafras Mountain is the highest point in the state of South Carolina. It's in the Blue Ridge Mountains, which are part of the Appalachian Mountains. On top of Sassafras Mountain, near where the highest point in the state is officially marked, sits a circular stone tower that's 11 feet tall and 44 feet in diameter. A compass etched into the tower's floor shows the state line between North and South Carolina running through the structure. This is the view looking down from above the tower. This is the view from the tower looking north into North Carolina. This is the view looking south into South Carolina. While walking around on the observation tower, a gentleman mentioned that there was a waterfall just a few miles from the main road leading up to the mountain, so off we went. The name of the falls that we went to see was Twin Falls. We had a little trouble finding the road leading to the falls, but after finding it and parking, we had a short 3/10 of a mile walk on a relatively flat trail. As we started up the trail, the water runoff made us wonder how big the falls might be. When we arrived at the falls, we were pleasantly surprised. The falls are an impressive 75 feet tall. On Monday, April 19th, Carol, Jasper, and I drove 40 miles east of Greenville to a place called Glendale Shoals Preserve. The Glendale Shoals Preserve is an area where Lawson's Fork Creek was dammed up many years ago. This provides an area for people to walk along the river and out onto the rocks in some areas. After walking along the river, we crossed the old bridge and then walked down the opposite side of the river. After walking around for a few minutes, we noticed remnants of an old building, so we decided to explore. When we returned to the motorhome, I googled Glendale Shoals again and found that the remnants of the old building that we had seen were once a large cotton factory. Here is a picture of the original building as it appeared in approximately 1910. Textiles were manufactured in this facility until November 1961. The building sat empty until March 2004, when the building caught fire and burned. Today only 2 smokestacks and 2 stairwells remain. And since I had my drone with me, I decided to check out the top of the tallest chimney. Well, that does it for a busy week in Greenville, South Carolina. The weather has been great. We will be leaving on Thursday morning for Charleston, South Carolina. If you like this video but have not yet subscribed, please do so to be notified of future videos, and as always, feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.